The economy is showing signs of strength, but most are, when polled, say they don't feel financially strong. We've seen that time and time again. The read from Scott Martin of Kingsview Asset Management. All right, tell us what you know, because this is what we see in the polls. People don't feel confident in the future. They don't feel confident in their financial situation. But yet some of these numbers come out and you're like, well, you know, the economic numbers look okay. So what is the disconnect?
Speaking of viral and dancing, here's Scott Martin. You're right about something, though. The numbers really aren't that bad. And that's what's so weird, Sandra, about the Federal Reserve and their role in this whole thing, cutting 50 basis points last month amidst a great economy. I mean, economic data that would tell them otherwise, that maybe they should be hiking. It's kind of like extracting this data, and when it applies to the American consumer, I think it's also, Sandra, the middle class is getting eviscerated under Joe Biden. The middle class is no more.
Let me backtrack. So you're saying the Federal Reserve must be seeing economic conditions that are weakening in order for them to be cutting?
That, or the Federal Reserve is smoking their breakfast again, because something is wrong with the data that I see and that you see and that we all see, that we get normally in public format, and then the Federal Reserve cuts.
Right there, by the way.
Bingo, bango.
They want to say inflation has slowed, which the growth of inflation has.
But it's still growing.
But the prices are still going up, and they haven't come down from where they were. I mean, you're looking at prices that are up on average more than 20%.
That's right, and we have job growth and everything out there. We have prices to the Yankees game, for example. I mean, you have to they're way up. I mean, hundreds of dollars way up from last year. I mean, you always have to take these data points and extract them like it's a baseball in Mookie Betts' glove.
I don't know if that's a fair...
They're going to win the World Series, by the way, but it's almost like a baseball in Mookie Betts' glove that he goes in the outfield and you have to grab it out of his glove, because you have to take these data points and figure out, Sandra, what's really going on under there. Yes, things are a little bit weaker, but they're not weak enough to where people should be freaking out. And so that's what I don't understand about. And I think you base that against the market, which is showing that things are pretty good. I mean, give or take a day or two, and you know this being on the floor of exchange in the Chicago area, it's like when you look at the CBOE and everything they're trading, you're hitting new 52-week highs on the NASDAQ, the S&P, give or take a day or two.
Something I also remember being on the floor of the Chicago exchanges, you stuff candy in your pocket because it's a long day down there and you can't leave the trading pit. And speaking of candy, apparently the National Retail Federation is putting out a forecast. They believe that Halloween spending is down this year. Do you have any theories on that? And is that tied to economic weakness? What is that?
I mean, I think Americans are getting healthy. Candy Girl, by the way, my favorite song of all time from New Edition. And one thing that I'm doing my part as far as candy goes. I buy as much candy as I can. The Board of Trade, a great place to get good candy, too, because, I mean, you had to eat, you had to drink when you're down there, and it was basically candy, whatever gets stiff in your pocket. So I think people, though, nowadays, Sandra, are looking at the prices. Look at what you get. And again, talking about inflation, look at what you get for a bag of candy these days. Back when you and I were growing up, back in my day, you could get a whole bag of Reese's peanut butter cups for $3, and I used to do that. Nowadays, that whole bag of Reese's peanut butter cups is this size, and it's $9, and it's up from $6 3 years ago. Thanks, Joe Biden.
While they're expecting a dip year over year, it's still up 37% over the last 5 years.
Crazy.
Because I'm sure people at home are thinking, wait, I see more Halloween decorations in people's front yards than I ever have. But a lot of people, I think, did that during COVID.
They did.
They decorated.
And very much so, because people are, and nowadays, I think people are finding maybe some more deals out there. There's more supply, which is nice. I mean, some of these are very elaborate. I'm going as Sonic the Hedgehog, by the way, which is a great thing. My daughter's probably going as Tails, who is his compatriot. I'm not afraid to admit that on national TV. I will do that. I almost wore it today. The problem is that costume was about $65. 3-4 years ago, that costume was, what, $30, $35? Actually, they'd probably pay me to wear it. And now I have to pay to dress up as Sonic Hedgehog tomorrow, which is scary. What are you going as, by the way?
You left me speechless.
Oh, my God, that's a first.
I don't know, but I'm looking forward to a little bit of candy, and I don't like to be scared. So, Scott.
Don't look at me then, it's Sonic the Hedgehog. Well, I thought the Sonic the Hedgehog thing would do it.
You know, and the costume you wore is perfectly fine.
I'll take the mask off now.
Scott,
thank you.
Good to see you.
See you.
Thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.